President Trump is back in campaign mode, and you know what that means. Trade threats, finger-pointing, and a fresh round of international drama. This time, he's got India in his crosshairs. The accusation? Profiting from Russia's war machine by buying cut-rate oil, and then supposedly turning a quick profit. Trump's solution? Substantially raise tariffs on Indian exports to the US. No details yet, but the message is loud and clear. India? Not having any of it. They called the threat unjustified and unreasonable. It's the latest episode in Trump's tariff soap opera, and this season, he's risking a blow-up with the world's fastest-growing major economy. Let's get one thing straight. India didn't just wake up and decide to do business with Moscow for the fun of it. After the Ukraine war turned global oil markets upside down, Europe scrambled to lock in non-Russian crude. India, with 1.4 billion people to keep running, needed energy, affordable energy. Russian oil at a discount? Legal, practical, and honestly, a necessity. In 2025 alone, India's been importing 1.7 million barrels of Russian crude a day. Some of it gets refined and shipped abroad, sure. But let's not act like this is some criminal mastermind plot. Europe is still trading big with Russia, and everyone knows it. Here's where it gets almost comical. When India stepped in to stabilize energy markets back in 2022, the West was cheering. Now, it's all finger-wagging and threats. Funny how quickly applause turns to outrage. And let's talk about hypocrisy for a second. The European Union did over $78 billion in trade with Russia last year and imported record amounts of Russian liquefied natural gas. The US? Still buying Russian uranium, palladium, fertilizers, you name it. So why single out India? It's not about values. It's about economics. India's rising power in BRICS, its push for trade alternatives, and, let's be real, its talk of moving away from the US dollar are making Washington nervous. Tariffs are turning into political punishment, and if you think this is new, think again. Back in 1971, the US sent its 7th Fleet to intimidate India during the Bangladesh Liberation War, and failed. Fast forward, and American-made M4 carbines are showing up in the hands of Pakistan-backed terrorists targeting Indian civilians. Yet the US keeps selling arms to Islamabad, while hammering New Delhi for buying oil to keep its lights on. You can't have it both ways. But here's the big picture. Every time the US uses sanctions and the dollar as a weapon, it gives countries like India, China, and their BRICS partners another reason to find alternatives. If even India starts moving away from the greenback, the dollar's universal status is on shaky ground. So is this about global strategy or just campaign theater? That's for you to decide. But one thing's clear, India isn't some rogue actor. It's a major power making tough choices in a messy world. And if America keeps mixing campaign drama with trade diplomacy, it might just end up isolating itself. As for India, it's going to keep doing what's best for its own future, Washington's approval or not.